welcome everybody. I can see there is already quite a nice crowd waiting for the video. Well, not really a video, is it? I mean, technically it's a video, but let's call it what it is, a stream. I've been told 9 days ago, but only today I realized that it was a problem, that I have only been streaming recently and not even making videos, and that is 100% correct. Well, I'm not going to stop streaming just because of that, but I will try to make more videos, I promise. It's just that they take so much time. Just by watching some of these streams, you guys can probably tell that it's actually very difficult to keep it up. Alright, so as you can see, we don't have many arrows. I completely forgot to bake them today, or yesterday, or throughout the entire week. So that's a thing. But hopefully they will last us a moment. So, we're probably pretty used to the perfect environment of Hellgate that it was while the respawn was boosted and the regeneration was also increased. So, needless to say, no, don't waste poison arrows. Needless to say, we are probably going to struggle a little bit, whether it is with regeneration and getting enough arrows to shoot, or if it is with getting enemies to kill. Hey Ragnar, welcome to the stream. Yeah, also I should probably greet everyone. Welcome David, welcome Vance, and welcome Ravayan. Great to see you guys, and I hope we have some fun tonight. Alright, not much time to play today, by the way. I think I'm going to go for a standard 2 hours. But we will see. We might need to like emergency end it early, since we don't really have that much, what's it called, that many arrows left, right? So, I was thinking about doing the missions again, but I don't want to risk them because we don't really have that much room in our inventory. So that's the first thing that came to my mind. I think that while we still have a bunch of arrows, let's just grab a torch, since it's good for us and your eyes. Yeah, while we still have a bunch of arrows, we can just as well go ahead and try killing some of those beholders again, right? Hopefully they won't be as bad as they were before. Actually, I'm quite certain that they won't, since the bug spawns won't be so prevalent. I mean, it is only twice as slow, right? Oh my god, Captain Kinopio. Not sure if that was always your nickname, but I remember your icon for sure. Welcome back to the stream. It has been ages, I think, since I have seen you here. Right. So, things that happened ever since our last stream. Let's talk about some of those. First of all, I got started on that new series, the shorts on YouTube, the Fight Day, or whatever I decided to call it. Hopefully you guys have seen it already, but I think it has been pretty beneficial to the algorithm. I'm going to get into that more in a bit, but yeah, I think now that I have started the stream, I feel like we have started off with more people than usual. Usually it takes a while to get this many, so my real voice, my voice style daily, actually depends really. Like, I really speak differently depending on the mood, on how much energy I have. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that is involved. I cannot help but use different voices, right? Right now, like, I cannot imagine speaking in any other way. I mean, I could maybe if I forced myself to, but you know what I mean, right? It's weird like that. Alright, so I think that's the... Oh no, that's the fire magic place. And also one more important thing to mention, in my original language, I speak slightly differently than in English. I feel like in English I have a slightly lower voice and I use more of that deep throat, raspy thing when I speak, yes. Anyway, let's talk about the news, right? So, those new videos, they are doing pretty well, I think. They are short, they do not require that much effort. It was like a couple of hours to record everything, every single battle. A couple of times I had to record them since, yeah, I had to re-record some of those. But overall, it takes me like half an hour at most to put together a video. It doesn't bring that many views, not as many as I would like. But at the same time, compared to how much effort it is, I don't really mind them kind of flopping at 100 to 200 views. What I am quite interesting though is they work in very, very mysterious ways. And I am going to explain that in a moment. So, like I said, I usually get around 130, 150, some of those get like 170. Usually the like ratio is either in the 90-ish or completely 100%. But there is one video, the one from yesterday, that got like 70% likes to dislikes ratio, which is weird. That's the only one, and it doesn't really differ that much from any other. And there is also one video, the bear versus panda one, that for whatever reason got so many views. Especially in the first moments, right? It was really crazy. So, yeah. Right now it's like 600, almost 700, I think. I seriously don't know what to think about it. I thought that maybe the algorithm was somehow involved, but the likes were also behaving very, very suspiciously. Like, in the first hour of the video being released, I believe I got, I think it was around 33 likes. I have a screenshot of that, by the way. And right after that, just a moment later, I realized that it went down all the way to like, I think it was 20. And then an hour later it was back to 30-ish, and it kept like fluctuating like this. So I don't know if it's just algorithm or the system doesn't really work that well. There's something going on for sure, but I couldn't tell you what that is. Hey Sunyon, welcome to the stream. Quite frankly, I don't think I am ready for Demon Skeletons just yet. I mean, look at my equipment, right? And my level. I think a Demon Skeleton, if it tried really hard, could like take me down in 1 or 2 shots. Oh my god, alright, so I forgot that this part is quite tricky, right? We need to be very careful because there's always going to be a bunch of enemies just rushing us. So we want to approach slowly and hopefully lure them one by one. Alright, here comes a Bone Lord and a Gazer. I didn't want to get that Gazer over here, but I guess let's start with it. That was a nice shot, and it's done. We also got some of that dust, but since we can't really get out of here ever, we're not going to use the dust at all. Alright, here comes first Bone Lord. Yeah, we're doing a good job, I think. We're killing those Bone Lords pretty fast. And since they won't respawn as quickly, we should be having a pretty nice hunt in here. Alright, anything interesting? The spellbook, right? Let's see what kind of spells we have. Oh, we can do the intense healing rune, but we don't have runes. Intense healing, yeah. Oh, ethereal spear. That's going to be useful soon. Divine healing, 35. Is there really such a huge, such a huge gap between spells? That's crazy. Divine missile is 40. Could have sworn it was less than that, but maybe. The demon skeletons, in fact, they do have an item that's very useful for me. Oh my god, a level 3 geyser. That's crazy. So that's something we discovered, I think, in the last stream. Oh my god, stop draining all my life, dude. Yeah, so I can't loot any spears, but you can get throwing stars from demon skeletons. So that's going to be a rare item, but I am definitely going to be collecting those. Like, being able to use a shield and a ranged weapon is invaluable. Obviously, it's going to be a massive pain just carrying those around everywhere. But, you know, that's life. Besides, it's not like I'm carrying... Oh, that's something I wanted to get. It's not like I'll be carrying much gold or runes or potions with me anyway, so on higher levels I think we'll have plenty of free capacity. Hey Rugard Fun, thank you once again for mentioning me in that video. It's really nice, didn't expect that. Honestly, I wouldn't have even caught that because, yeah, I don't really know Brazilian, I'm going to guess, please don't be mad if I got it wrong. In any case, yeah, I don't know the language that the video was in, but one of my friends that also got mentioned, the guy who does the Dawnport PvP, right? Yeah, Talrand, I think, yes. He let me know that you gave me a mention, so huge thanks. Okie dokie, so I think we're gaining EXP at a incredible rate. How fast is it? Any data? Yeah, 20k per hour. In 4 minutes we're going to be next level. Let's be very careful here, we don't want to run into anything too dangerous. Bad news is we are definitely going to run out of arrows if this continues. So what I'm going to do is... we're probably staying here for now, just killing enough of these guys. Yeah, this is a very good place to kill beholders, like, oh my god, I don't think there's any spot that's better than this. And gazers as well, like, is there even a place with gazers as bountiful as this? It's probably number 1 currently. Don't think if people know about it. Alright, here comes the geyser, and here comes our life if we're not careful. So let's get back up. Yeah, without the bonus regeneration, this place is terrifying. But let's try our best not to get destroyed, and also kill that Mole Lord over there. I'm spamming the lowest level heal spell. You guys can probably hear that I am... yeah, let's get out of here for a while. We can't handle this. Alright, so you guys can probably hear that I have disabled most sounds, save for the attack sound, right? Because on my barbarian character I've been hunting something that requires me to pay very, very close attention to combat turns. I mean, some of you probably know already. I've been talking about it in the guild chat, but if you haven't, then I'm going to keep it a secret. It's pretty cool, though. Oh yeah, I mean, there's no worries about spending all of my mana, right? I am definitely going to keep it at 0 at this point. But as soon as I level up, I'm going to slap some additional arrows, I think. Maybe I shouldn't. And there's a Bone Lord straight away. I think we should actually... yeah, we shouldn't. That's a good... yeah, let's cast arrows once and spend everything else on healing. Those additional 10 arrows won't change much if we won't be able to heal anymore. Oh my god, we're getting blasted. I wasn't looking for a second there, but That dude isn't playing. Okay, he's dead at least. Yeah, I was looking at the chat, trying to read up, and of course, we get almost annihilated. Well, the beholders might still be a little bit hardcore for us, but there isn't much we can do about it. I am considering just slapping that life ring on. Frankly, let's just do it. I think if we are ever going to make use of it, it's going to be right now. And we can also use the additional equipment slot, right? So, the Morning Star that we picked up, it's a secret tool that we're going to use later. Namely, since we are going to run out of arrows very soon, right? We are going to need to rebuild the arrow stack. Oh shit, yeah. Just give me a moment, I'm going to continue speaking as soon as our life is not in immediate danger. And another gazer. Excellent. There it goes. Hopefully that other beholder doesn't heal too much while we are busy here. Yeah, the skeletons are hurting us bad. Yeah, exactly, just like you're saying, Sunyan. I think, especially for gazers, because gazers are pretty rare enemies, aren't they? I feel like you could only really beat them as Elder Beholder summons. Okay, he's still in deep red. Perfect. That was a quick delete, didn't see that gazer there, but it's still like 40k per hour. Well, could be better, right? But I'm not going to complain. Thanks to the life ring, we still have some mana left for some quick healing. Yeah, let's stay here as long as the life ring lasts. And then we need to come up with a plan. I think most of the plan is going to be just hunting rotworms with the Morning Star. I hope we can do that without the need to heal, so that we can rebuild the arrow stack. Because we need to be hunting something, right? We can't just summon arrows without killing stuff, because soul points won't regen if we don't. Yeah, I'm not actually farming penguins, by the way. It's a lie. Alright, now let's put this on. I think the visibility is good enough thanks to those shining rocks there. Okay, and here comes a Bone Lord. Yeah, I'm fine with them draining our HP. What I don't want to see is big mana drains. That's going to be terrible. And I also need to keep a close eye on the arrow stack. Yeah, but so far so good. Let's see how much EXP is now. 50k, pretty good. It's probably the best EXP we can get for now. Maybe later when we graduate to full-scale Hellgate. But at the same time, I don't think that will ever really happen, you know? After all, maybe we can keep our distance, but these beholders, they can shoot from range, which means we will always be taking damage, and yeah, oh, that was way too much damage in a single turn. That's why I hate spellcasters. They're so inconsistent. You can't ever really count on how much damage they're going to deal to you. Alright, Gazer first. Just because he can drain mana. And I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, but despite no quick regeneration, them not respawning so fast is way better. Alright, that's a lot of damage, but we can take it. Okie dokie. Yeah, just come somewhere where I can see you so that I know when you're dead, please. There we go. Alright, so we can either hunt rotworms with their morning star, right? Excuse me, but there's also the option B, which is we hotkey. Oh, we actually have it hotkeyed already. Yeah, but we go to elves, right? I'm not sure how much damage the elves can do to us. I think they can penetrate our armor, so that won't definitely be as efficient as rotworms are. Oh, a small flask of eye drops. I don't think we have any use for that though. But at least if we're hunting those elves, and the elf scout every now and then, which we will probably need to swap 2 arrows for, we at least have a shot at dropping that elvish bow that we are going to need eventually. Oh, and of course we're instantly surrounded. Let's get out of here. And I should probably be targeting the Gazer, but Bolnort is almost dead, so let's just get it over with. Okay, there we go. What other options do we have, really? Well, the rotworms, they are going to be insanely boring, so I don't want to do that during a stream. So yeah, I guess elves it is. There's also those bugs that we can keep killing while we wait for the elves to respawn. And it's definitely going to be easier for them to respawn since... Oh, we're almost dead. Let's leave. Yeah, the life ring is gone. That's what happened. Yeah, you're probably right. Let's get out of here for now. I am also going to edit this object and apply the morning star, and let's see how we're doing with melee. Well, they are hitting us, right? And we cannot really improve our armor too easily. We could either drop some kind of shield, which will, yeah, it would matter a lot, but at the same time, it will require additional capacity and an additional spot in our inventory. Okay, we don't want to cast the Great Light, that's 60 mana, which we cannot really afford right now. I'm hoping one of these skeletons drops a torch very soon. Oh, I also have this one, I forgot. No idea why it wasn't on. Yeah, the lit small lamp definitely makes the life a little bit better when roaming endless dungeons. Yeah, I probably mentioned it before, but a total pro tip for everybody. You can grab one of these if you take your character through Dawnport, right? So you cannot go to Rookguard, I'm afraid, if you want one of those lamps. But after server save, in Maurice's room, on the second floor of the Dawnport main building, there's a small lamp like this. And it's basically a very shitty but infinite light source. So if you're a Ironman and you don't want to worry about light in caves, at least not too much, it only weighs like 10, so nothing stopping you from bringing it along every single time. Yeah, so skeletons are no problem, despite them hitting us every now and then. I think we can regenerate HP just in time, so that it's sustainable. But the skeletons aren't what we are after here. We mostly want to rebuild the arrow stack. Maybe I should actually start casting the small arrow spell. I think it's a smart idea. With our skills, the difference in damage won't matter that much. We still have a lot of soul points. When we run out of those, we can go back to regular arrows. But for now, I'd say we probably want to just get as many arrows as possible in a short time, so that we can get back to something exciting like the Bone Lords, right? Yeah, so this character isn't really going to see any upgrades anytime soon. I think we talked about it before, but at this point we can only access really small areas. We don't have access to dragons, since we cannot survive a trip through Hellgate, which is required to reach Draconia. Well, we probably could hunt like Crypt Shamblers if we really wanted to, but I don't think a Crypt Shambler can offer anything of interest for us at this point. Viking helmet? No thank you. How about the torch? Yeah, so for now we're pretty much stuck. We could maybe chance killing a Elder Bone Lord, but again, it's only a couple of armor points upgrade. The Beholder helmet, I think it's like, what, 7 armor? It's useless, honestly. What we need most is more damage. And just straight up more levels as well, so that we have more max HP and have better healing with our healing spells. At this point, nothing else matters. Yeah, and I guess we also need to level up so that we can hunt some of those weakened fire elementals. I think we can already survive a hit from one of those, but we need to survive more than one hit. That's the entire issue. But once we can hunt those elementals, we can finally start doing all the tasks every single day. And that means we are going to have a chance at obtaining a backpack, which is going to be a game changer. Yeah, I mean, that is exactly why I decided to go for a paladin in the first place. The armor doesn't play that much of a role. Having to conjure our own arrows is a little bit of a pain, but we can still manage somehow, which is a huge perk. Alright, let's see how we do against an elf. It's a good thing that there's a single elf spawn right here. That's going to give us a good opportunity to test our damage and defense. Alright, not taking too much damage so far. And we're dealing some good DPS ourselves. Yeah, I think it's going to work. Yeah, there's some damage by the elf, but other than that... Yep. Really, really nice. Are you going to hit him? I think we're missing combat turns. Alright. So, a bow. I'm going to heal up, waste some of that precious mana, but I simply don't want to get comboed by the Elf Scout. Know how it is. Alright, so the Elf Scout goes first. Thankfully. He's right here. You can't see him probably, but he's right there on the edge of the screen. I'm going to give chase, actually. Alright, 12 arrows. That's what we want to see. Actually, let's remove this so that we don't shoot these arrows. And let's go over here grab some of that furniture. We're going to need it if we want to avoid getting absolutely blasted by the elves outnumbering us. Alright. I think we can take 2. Oh yeah, I forgot that they have the arrow attack. Thankfully they don't cast it too often, but, well, we will need to see if that rare arrow strike is going to take away more HP that we can regenerate. But I doubt it, frankly. Look at how well we're doing. Yeah, so, like we were saying, the Paladin is a great choice, since we do not need to worry about... Let's do it like this. Yeah, we don't need to worry about our armor or anything like that. And you can definitely see that we don't have many armor options, especially now. Like, later on, sure, we might get a pretty good kit. But since it is so limited, I also decided that it's not going to be the main point of this challenge. Yeah, let's do it like this, I guess. Alright, there should be one more elf somewhere around here. Oh, there's 2 more elves. Why not? Let's just dodge them a little bit. You know, make sure we don't take any more damage than we need. Two plums, perfect. Let's eat all the plums we can get. Yep. I know it, you guys know it. Every single time we start some challenge, we get to a point where it gets like ridiculously boring. Like right now, slapping elves with a Morning Star with a club fighting level of 12. But it is what it is. Every now and then you need to, you know, just do something as boring as this if you want to succeed in the long run. Besides, hopefully it's at least a little bit relaxing for you guys. Alright. The bugs, am I right? Let's see if they are going to hurt us much. I think we tested it before and they weren't much of an issue, but, you know, never underestimate an 8 box of bugs. Yeah, there we go, there's 1 damage, 2 damage. Probably their max hits can penetrate our armor, so we should be looking at a couple of damage points every now and then. Was that a 4 just now? Yeah, 4. Scary. Oh, we're one-shotting them though. That's a good sign. Club 13, well... we can't expect to have a very high club level. But maybe at some point we'll get there. And there's the Elf Scout, let's swap to... And why would you do that, man? Come on. You didn't need to, you're a ranger. Alright, that's the Elf Scout, and regular elves we're going to smash. Yeah, I think the system is pretty good. We haven't been taking much damage yet, so we might yet need to rethink it, but we are definitely gaining arrows. Okay, and I guess we will also pay a visit to the elf that spawns upstairs, since the elves downstairs clearly are not ready yet. So, like I said before, I am also working on the new video with the Sparground only barbarian guy. But the problem with him is I don't know if I have enough footage or not. Like, I started on it and I can probably make a video out of what I've already got. But I definitely can also do a little bit more. So I'm holding it back for now, still considering whether I should or should not just wait a little bit longer and see if we can maybe reach one more goal. And also it is a massive shame, but I wasn't able to focus on one thing at a time on that character. So the footage is kind of all over the place, and I'm having trouble, you know, making it all make sense in the chronological order. Alright, and the respawn is slow. Very, very slow. I was hoping we would get all the elves back and maybe the elf scout once we go back upstairs, but yeah, the problem is the elf scout is blockable, so no matter where we stand, I think he respawns somewhere around this green area. No matter where we go, he's always going to be there, blocked by us. An elvish talisman. And finally some kind of arrow drop. Yeah, and the elf isn't here, so maybe let's check over here. How far is the nearest... Excuse me. How far is the nearest skeleton then? All the way over here. Well. It's a massive pain to reach it, but at the same time we don't exactly have anything better to do. And killing the skeletons always yields a chance of a torch, which is going to make the hunt all the more enjoyable, thanks to us being able to see and whatnot. And there's the elf bug, alright. I guess this is what we must do if we want to maintain a route. And besides, we're going like 13k per hour, they're expecting another level up in like 40 minutes. We're still pretty low level, so we're going to be leveling up fast. And every level up means even more arrows for us. Alright, there might be an elf scout, so I'm going to come prepared and sure. It is there. Alright, you can see it, but we're definitely taking damage. Actually you can, it's in the battle list. Alright, that's the elf scout. Nothing of value dropped this time, but we can at least. Oh, sorry I didn't respond to any of the comments so far, but they just refreshed and apparently they must have been bugged or something because I didn't see them at all. I think I had a problem like this once before. What I'm going to do is I'm going to launch my phone in a moment though. First let me go downstairs into the bug area so that we can... Just refresh. Yeah, and wait. Yeah, you guys don't want to hear me, so let's mute that. Press the live button, yeah. Now I won't be missing the chat. As for the door over here, I have no idea what it does. I'm sure it has something to do with some quest. Yeah, I mean, probably not very revolutionary. It's definitely a quest door. But I don't think it's anything very special. Like, there's a ton of quests that bring you to weird places, You know how there's the Tibia quest, I think, that brings you to the Black Knight Villa again, stuff like that. I guess it's something like this. I did consider making other characters that were region locked. There is going to be one more with a rule set very, very similar to the one I have on Barbarian. But I cannot promise anything anytime soon, since I've got a bunch of side challenges going on. Yeah, the main problem with what I do is it takes a while to make any kind of progress. Even if you're playing a lot, you know, it's an MMORPG, it's always going to take a while. Maybe Folda. I didn't really consider Folda, but it does have a nice variety of creatures, right? I think. Okay, and that elf is about to destroy us. He's on a mission. And that mission is violence. Okay, there he goes. What is in Folda even? There's wyverns, so that's definitely a wyvern fang for melee options. I think there's like a whole bunch of minotaurs, right? So Minotaur Mage that can drop a Tauros Mace is a club option. Yeah, I always start thinking in terms of knights, since, you know, no matter how you think about it, knights are always the most neat class to play. There's also the water elementals, but I couldn't tell you what a water elemental can drop. Other than that, frost trolls. Yeah, haven't been here yet, I think. But this tunnel is mostly just spiders, isn't it? Yeah, let's not waste any time over here. I'll just kill the spiders and leave. Yeah, I would need to look into it, but I feel like Folda is a little bit, just slightly, not varied enough. But I think it's connected to Senya as well, right? The castle. Oh yeah, gems. I don't think gems are going to be useful at all. But if it is connected to Senya, the question is, does Senya have any NPCs that trade with items? Because if so, then it would be an interesting place to play in terms of, you know, if you can defeat the Minotaurs somehow and get all the way over to the other side, you know, through the tunnels and stuff, you get to unlock, you know, shops and everything else. That's pretty interesting. Actually, I'm going to check it right now. I'd like to theorize on it a little bit. So, Tibia... Wait, isn't it Senya or Vega? No, it's Senya. Alright. NPCs. Oh, there's a barkeep and a furniture shopkeeper. The barkeep sells bread, cheese, ham, and meat. And the furniture girl, yeah, she only sells furniture. So it doesn't do anything. Yep. I guess it is what you see. Alright, where's the elf scout? There's no way he didn't respawn yet. Right? Or maybe there is. But that's definitely a surprise. We have given him more than enough time. I just really hope he's somewhere in there. Just, you know, went further in for whatever reason. Yeah, there he is. There's the elf scout. Now we can kill the regular elf. Yeah, I will probably stop commenting on what's going on, since it's the same stuff over and over. But at the same time, I need to talk about something. I feel like most people will just watch me in the background anyway, so as long as I am saying stuff right, it should be good. So, yeah. In the end, the resolution is to keep saying things, even though they don't make much sense. There's the leather boots again. Thankfully, we already have a pair, so we don't need any more. A very nice thing about the bugs is, first of all, I don't think we have them in the list, which is a massive mistake on my part. Let's track the kills. But my favorite thing about the bugs is they don't run away. So you could just slap them around whenever you feel like it. Alright, so while we're killing bugs over here, I'm going to take a quick look at what you can find in folder. All the creatures, that is. Right, so on the surface there's wyverns. Oh, you can also meet Yeti, but it doesn't drop anything of value, really. Oh, there's regular trolls, that's good to know. Those can always drop some interesting items that frost trolls cannot. There's rotworms, minotaur archers. Oh, there's even some orcs. Up to orc warrior. Oh, there's a bone lord as well. Yeah, and the best creature in there is a water elemental, which definitely doesn't drop anything interesting. Yep. Folda is just the tiniest bit not varied enough to sustain an interesting challenge. Oh, a chance for Yeti, huh? That probably means the entire place is crawling with players, so I won't even try. I really should pay a little bit more attention to bosses, especially on my Svargrod character. I've been trying to get into it, but, you know, checking them every single day, because that is basically what you need to do, right? Even though there's those pages, you know, that sort of predict when it's going to happen, or at least give you the percentage that, you know, it's most likely to happen around this time. Who has the time to really sit in there and watch a boss spawn for 10 hours every single day? I mean, that is something I did, and the boss didn't even spawn in the end, because it was one of those rare cases where it spawned very soon before a server save and nobody killed it, so it got despawned, right? During a very, very low chance. You know, those two people, they are probably scouting ahead for 10 more people. That's the big problem, though. There's an entire community that's farming rare bosses. I guess Yeti isn't a boss though, right? It's a creature. It has a bestiary. But whatever. There's a whole community of people who look for bosses, right, and share them. But they have some weird rules, so I can't really join it as a Ironman character. The weirdest one they have is if somebody finds a boss, right, and you go kill the boss that they have found, You have to pay them money, which is fine. I would be okay with that. But you also have to give them your loot. Like, you know, you have to show your loot in the chat. And they claim it all. That's the weirdest thing ever. Yeah. So, another random piece of information I'm going to give you today. I've been looking around some options on my Svargrund character. I've been considering that maybe I should make the challenge a little bit longer, you know, a little bit more interesting. And I decided to do that by... sorry, got too focused on killing bugs and forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I decided to look into potentially using the exaltation forge. You know, see what kind of equipment I can make. At first it was like an idea that maybe I should look for a melee weapon that I can upgrade so that I have access to critical hits. Well, those semi-critical hits, right? You know the thing. It's not really crits, it's something else. But I soon realized that there aren't really any good melee weapons that I can wield, that I can obtain multiples of, without going into some very, very difficult hunts. In the end, I decided there's like 2, maybe 3 contenders. Of course, when it comes to weapons that I can get multiples of, it's first of all, the best of them all, it's the arcane staff from the Perth Queen. But even if I get multiple of them, right, they're pretty rare. So I can at best expect like maybe 1 up to 2 if I am lucky per year, which is insanely rare, and I'm not going to do that. And also it is a two-handed weapon, so I cannot really use a two-handed weapon on that character. I don't have that much max HP as a paladin, so me running around with a shield and max defense on is pretty much a requirement for that guy. The other thing that I was considering is sadly another boss item. It's the Northern Star, the 42 attack mace from Galindraza, yeah, the Frost boss from the Frost Dragon boss from the first Dragon event that is currently ongoing, by the way. Yeah, so that's another thing. And as for the last item that I was thinking about, it's the Onyx Flail. That's a club that has like 45 attack, I think, so it's only 2 less than my Blessed Scepter. No, I haven't Blossom, that's rare. Let's slap it on the fire or something. Yeah, so it's only 2 attack less than a Blessed Scepter, but the problem with that item is it only drops from either Hellhounds, which are not only very strong, but also I think they are only available in Chill Frost. And the option B is Hellspawns. But from Hellspawns, you can expect an Onyx Flail only like once per 2k kills, 2.5 I think more like. Yeah, so it's also insanely rare. It might as well just not drop at all, right? If I want to upgrade it to like tier 1 or maybe even tier 2. But when looking around weapons, right, because you know how the Exaltation Forge works. You have like classification 1 weapons, which you can only upgrade to tier 1, and they're the cheapest to upgrade. There's also classification 2 items. Well, it's 1, so not going to show it, but there's classification 2 items, which are slightly more expensive to upgrade, and you can upgrade them to tier 2. There's classification 3 items, which you can upgrade to tier 3. And they're very expensive to upgrade. And there's also the tier 4 items, which are insanely expensive to upgrade, but you can keep upgrading them until forever, right? All the way until 10, which is very rare and very expensive and never going to happen for as long as we live. So anyway, I found out there is an item that I could get. It's not even going to be that very difficult once I get down the, you know, the overall logistics of it. You guys probably know about it already. I've mentioned it many times before. I want one of the end goals for my barbarian character to be killing the Ice Witch boss Yakchal, right? The way Yakchal works is, in the deepest part of Formorgar Mines, there's a room with a coffin in it, and you can awaken Yakchal that is hidden in the coffin by using frozen starlight on the coffin. The boss fight itself is pretty difficult because she spawns with a very large amount of random frost dragons and crystal spiders and ice golems in many waves as well, so it's a whole mess. But yeah, the witch herself is pretty tough. But if you can kill all the creatures as well as the witch, you can get pretty much nothing. She doesn't drop anything interesting for a regular player. But if you are a weirdo like me, you might realize that she also drops something called the Queen's Scepter. I think that's the name of the item. Right, so the Queen's Scepter is like 43 attack, which isn't crazy. But for a character with my attack ratio of, like, you know, what is my skill? I think it's 63 club. Actually 62 without the bonus, but yeah. And it doesn't really go up that fast anymore. So 62 club is pretty good. Probably best I can get for a while. Having a weapon with 43 attack or 47 attack, it probably doesn't matter that much. It won't change my damage too much. And having a weapon with additional crit chance is definitely going to increase my overall damage, which nowadays mostly comes from my spells. So, Yakchal can drop the Queen's Scepter, 43 damage, which doesn't matter that much. It's not so bad of a downgrade that I won't be able to take it. It's also one-handed, has +1 bonus to defense. That's kind of a shame, because the Scepter has +3. I'm forfeiting +2, which is a big deal with the new damage mitigation settings, but yeah, to the point finally, maybe. It is a classification-free item, which means it's going to be super expensive to upgrade, that I know for sure. But at the same time, it's going to be a massive payoff, because if I can ever, you know, drop enough of those Queen's Scepters to create a class 3 item, that is going to be definitely a better weapon than either an Onyx Flail of tier 2 can be, or an unupgraded Blessed Scepter. Right, so I hope that was understandable enough of an explanation. So yeah, I feel like the end goal, it's not only going to be killing Yakchal once. I'm actually going beyond that. I'm going to be farming Yakchal for a while, trying to drop a decently rare item from her. I think it's like 1 in 30, the Scepter, so it's not impossible, it's going to be just a massive pain. Alright, so while we were over here just having fun, it seems I have reached the point where our quiver is almost full of arrows. So what I'm going to do is, we do final round, we kill last batch of elves, And we can go back to killing some of those beholders, right? The main course. We are going to need, yeah, definitely going to need some more mana, so... We're going there, taking our time. Oh yeah, 12 hours. That's beautiful. And also grapes. Never enough food. Yeah, so I'm quite worried about the actual boss fight, quite frankly. Mostly because of all those creatures that spawn with her, right? And not only the creatures, there's some strong enemies on the way to Yaktul as well, so you are never really allowed to bring too much supplies with you. I am definitely going to need a higher level. Thankfully, there's a bunch of things that I need to do before I can get there. I also want to do the full bestiary, not just, you know, the bare minimum that I needed for my first charm. I can get like 2 charms in there if I kill pretty much everything. There's some tedious bestiaries like, you know, undead dragons, betrayed wraiths, lost souls, things that you have to kill like up to 2500 of, and they are worth quite a lot of EXP, so I'll be working on those as well. But that also means there won't be any upgrades for a long time on that character. You know, last time I had a video on Barbarian Maid, it was like 7 months ago, I think. After this one video that I make now, I'm going to make another in, I think, by the end of April, I hope, maybe, we'll see. And the next one after that, it's likely going to take a long time. Maybe even up to a year. Yeah, but that's going to be a character that I'll be working on, like, you know, in my spare time when I have nothing better to do, really. With every challenge, you eventually reach the point where getting any upgrades is pretty much impossibly slow and sluggish. That's why, for example, I didn't bother with the Dwarven armor or steel boots on Ironclad. Like, I did try, right? I was looking for those items, but yeah, getting them was a different story entirely. But for this character, I just don't want to go for any stops, like, you know, it's possible to get it, so I kind of want to get it. I would like a tier 1, or rather even tier 2 MPA, that's going to require a lot of drops as well. You know, just deck out the character as much as I can. Other than leveling him up to some insane levels, I just want him to have the best gear, not just, you know, 1 drop and done. I want to upgrade it at the forge, and I want to really give it proper research. But I will be making the rules a little bit less restrictive. For example, I wasn't able to access the sea serpents, but I decided I will probably make it happen in the end after all. I mean, the sea serpents couldn't work for me because you need the Helmet of the Deep to enter underwater areas, right? And I cannot get the Helmet of the Deep within Svargrund, so that was me pretty much being locked out of sea serpents, but I decided that it's dumb, and yeah, I am going to just buy the Helmet of the Deep on the market or something. Because I want to kill me some sea serpents. They aren't even the best EXP I can get, nor the best loot, but I kind of want the the bestiary for them, right? Besides, sea serpents are like totally a Svargrund thing. No matter how much you think about it, they are an iconic part of the place. Alrighty then. In just a moment we will be back at Beholders. And we only need like 1k EXP for next level, which is going to take pretty much no time, since if I remember correctly, a single Beholder is like, what, 400 EXP? Actually, we leveled up a little bit, might be 300-ish at this point, but still very, very good. And another piece of good news, we are officially down to just 1 stack of mushrooms, which gives us even more room in our inventory to work with. And there's Club Fighting 17. That doesn't really matter much. I don't think we will be using melee too much in the long run. Alright. Since we have room in the backpack, in our bag, let's get the torch. At least you guys can finally see something, I hope. But that's only if you guys are even watching at all. I wouldn't really be surprised if you're just listening to what's happening. That's how I watch most of the stuff on YouTube, at least. Alright. We're here, so let's get decked out with a bow, let's heal up. You know, those guys can drain mana anyway, so might as well store all the mana inside. And we're finally hitting, hopefully. Yeah. I think regular arrows were way stronger. But we can't really have them, and there's all the bone lords in the world just waiting for us. Let's try and lure just one of them. Yep. We're leaving for now. I didn't remember luring them all the way over here, but I guess that's what happened. Okay, that other one is far away enough. Let's land some cheeky hits while their skeleton servants aren't all here yet. Yeah, we're going to drain all of our mana. But that's just something we need to do. And oh my god, this guy had all the skeletons. Let's leave for now. Eat a bit, cast some healing spells, let's see. 69 EXP for next level. Alright. So no matter what we do, we can just go crazy against this guy. Let's even... Yeah, let's not. I was going to suggest we summon some more arrows, but it might not be too smart. Okay, there we go. Level 22. I'm not going to waste too much mana just yet. Last time we summoned the big stack of arrows, that wasn't too smart of us. Let's stick to the small ones. There's the Gazer. Okay, Gazers first, that's rule number 1. They can drain mana just as well as big ones, so... And this guy is going to cost us our entire mana restore that we got by leveling up. Well, not much we can do about it at this point. What I really need to remember to do next time is bake some arrows in advance, right? That's probably the biggest problem that we run into today. If I had more arrows prepared, we could have stayed a little bit longer at the Beholders. And we could have done something more interesting today, perhaps. Okay, there's the Gazer. Yeah, I think the tempo is good enough if we just hit those couple of spawns. I don't want to venture anywhere further south. Well, I guess we need to at this point. And I'm going to be very careful about this. Yeah, because we don't want to lure anything more than just a couple of enemies. It's a good thing that they keep their distance, because we don't need to run too far, you know, just to be able to fight them. I mean, they can shoot us anyway, right? So they will always be doing damage, but at least we won't be luring anything that could have backspawned on us. Okay, and final shot, please. There we go. Another Morning Star. And there's a Geyser. Yeah, we're kind of burning through these arrows once more. And there's a ton of beholders everywhere, suddenly. So once more, let's retreat a bit. Let's start shooting those guys. I remember when I was a kid, I used to go to this, one of those proto Tibia wiki pages. Just go to the creatures list and browse through it every single day. You know, just look at creatures. I didn't really know the game too well, and I only ever played as free account at that time, so every single creature looked so cool and exotic to me, everything that wasn't a troll, that is. Yeah, so I used to just, you know, look at those creatures, look at how much EXP they gave you, the cool items they could drop. So despite never really fighting on or seeing any of those, I used to know a lot about Tibia creatures. Oh, yeah. That's a lot of damage. Well, since we are this hurt, I suppose we can just go upstairs and kill some skeletons around here, right? We're definitely not killing any beholders like this, so... At least one round until we regenerate some of that HP. Yeah, for today's stream I want to at least go through the simple arrows that we made. I will make sure to farm some arrows before the next stream, so that we don't run into the problem again. The beholders are definitely more difficult without the strong ones. That I can already tell. Yeah, you know where we haven't been yet? We haven't been this place, right? Because we started over here, we went through the Mills place, but there's this entire, like, skeleton area, I think it is. And I think it is also the place where you can run into the vampire boss. So, while it would suck to run into the vampire boss and die, I kind of also want to see what is in there right now. So let's head over there. Do a little bit of exploration that we haven't done yet. I think that's sensible. Yeah, if we die to a boss that randomly spawns, that's going to be pretty awkward. I don't think we can get our body back if that happens. Then again, do we even have anything that's valuable? My main question is, do you lose your quiver when you die? Is it like a backpack that will always get thrown away, or is there a solid chance that you will keep it, because that's going to make it possible, right? We don't have anything of value on us, save for that bow. And I guess the small lamp, but it's not mandatory for us to survive. if we care enough for playing by the rules, even if we lose the bow, we can just keep killing elves and elf scouts until we get something back. Okay, there's a bunch of skeletons at first. What else do we have? Yeah, that's a huge area. There might even be a ghoul or something. For now, it's just more skeletons, though. And I'm not saying no, skeletons are good EXP. Especially in large amounts. Oh, yeah, I just saw a ghoul. So let's get our bow ready. We cannot kill a ghoul with a morning star. Definitely not. But with arrows it should be possible. Well, we know it is possible, right? We've killed them before. Ooh, another ghoul. Don't mind if I do. And there's some coffins. Let's see if there's anything inside of them. Nope. 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 And finally, a nope. Alright, so this might even be a better ghoul place than the other one. The one where we were hunting before. You know, with the carrion warp and rotworms. And poison spiders. Okay, nothing written on graves. Oh yeah, more ghouls. Maybe this is the place that we should be hunting at right now, rather than the beholders. Because at least the ghouls offer a chance at life ring, and with a life ring we can go to the beholders, right? I think that's how it works. But let's give ourselves a moment to see if these guys respawn quickly enough to make for a good hunt. Alright, I'll be also checking the stone coffins, you never know. Okay, 2 ghouls, we definitely need to start shooting. Oh yeah, there's a lot of creatures. Too bad I can't see most of them. And is that skeleton a bug spawn already? Because if so, then this place is going to be amazing for us. Like, as long as we have food, which isn't that hard to come by anymore, it could be amazing. It's also a good thing that we didn't come here before, I think. It might have been a bit much if we weren't prepared. Alright, I'll be just shooting at the skeletons, honestly. And there's a new torch for us. Let's summon some more arrows as well. We're not using them for healing for sure. Okay, what's this monument? Nothing written on it as well, okay. Be that way. Browse field. This one? No, it was this one. More torches. Oh yeah, they're respawning and they're not blockable, which is amazing. Yeah, we might have found ourselves the place for now. Let's see the XP per hour. Yeah, going 30k and it's very safe. With chance of life rings and constant torches. And the respawn seems to be really fast. Like, look, that skeleton is already back. I wonder if it works only for skeletons or if the ghouls also respawn quite as quickly. Because, yeah, it can be still pretty weird like that, you know? With only the ghouls not respawning or something. But I guess it's a newer area, right? Definitely has that kind of feel to it, with all the nameless graves and stuff. I don't think you had that many of those in the olden days. Oh yeah. We've got something to shoot at all the time. This is really good. I'm glad I decided to check this place out. Alright. We need to clear out the skeletons, because they are getting annoying. Maybe even if we get lucky, we can one-shot them every now and then. What do you think about that, guys? Yes, I think we can. Would help a lot for sure. Okie dokie. And let's eat all the mushrooms we have. Yeah, I'll make a point of logging in more often, you know, just to make some arrows and collect some of those mushrooms. But I think simple arrows are more than good enough for this place. Okay, we just cleared it, but there's probably some... Oh, a demon skeleton. Okay. Okay, that is cool. That is exactly the kind of thing that we needed in this place. And it's pretty fast. So let's start slowly shooting arrows at it. Yeah, a bit dangerous, not gonna lie. With all those creatures respawning right in our faces as we try to make some distance. Especially since some of those guys are ghouls and can hit us really hard. But the demon skeleton over here, really nice. Great touch. And there's a lot of ghouls on the way here. I hope he doesn't despawn now, you know, that would be a big shame. There we go. Nice. Really nice. So the demon skeleton probably not worth killing right now. But it is a really good place to kill a demon skeleton, right? I'm going to take a look at demon skeleton drops in just a moment. Actually, maybe right now. Why not? Hopefully nothing spawns on us as we are here, but let's see. Whatever can we expect from a demon skeleton? First of all, they can drop health potions and mana potions. Doesn't seem to be too often. Oh, a ghoul. Yeah, let's kill it. But it's also not rare. It's like 1 in 11 for health potions and 1 in 20 for mana potions. That's really nice. They can drop the throwing stars that we've been talking about before, which are going to be very useful for us. Yes, yes. A battle hammer, which appears to be... Oh, it's weaker than a morning star. That's a shame. And also has more weight. Yeah, so we're keeping with the morning star. I mean, why not? Oh, but it can drop an iron helmet, which is 1 defense higher than the Viking helmet that we have. That's excellent. And their most rare drop is 1 in 1000, a Guardian Shield. Yeah, we won't need the Guardian Shield, that's for sure. I mean, if we drop it, that's only going to be a problem for us, right? Because we will need to carry it with us everywhere, because it's such a rare item that we can't really discard. But it's also such a useless item for us at this point. Oh well. We will worry about it when it happens, right? For now, let's just enjoy the new place that we just found. Which is quite amazing. Even when we took a break from killing anything, we looked at the wiki, we're still going like 40k an hour. This place is probably our main roam from now on. You know, we cannot get better EXP per hour at Beholders, I don't think so. Or maybe we can get the same, but this is... Oh, another demon skeleton, wow. So we need to be wary of these. There's one in this place and one in this place. Alright, let's just keep our distance and keep shooting at it. This is great. Just when I was starting to get bored, Hellgate kind of delivered. Oh, whoa, whoa, what was that, dude? Did you guys see that? He just zoomed by like 3 tiles in a single turn. Oh, so basically Tibia has this kind of security measure, right? It was an anti-botting thing, I believe, at first. It makes it so that you cannot really capture the screen at all with like screenshot software or... Oh! I was just about to say, well, we don't want this, but we definitely are going to have a need for the iron helmet, right? There we go. That's probably the best helmet we're going to have on our heads for a while. Right, but back on the topic, I think it depends on the software. Like, what were you trying to stream it with? I use OBS, and I think OBS was the only software that I was able to successfully capture Tibia with. Okay, skeleton, ghoul, and another ghoul. Yeah, so there's another quest area over here, if I remember correctly. I'm going to take some damage over here, but I want to just make sure there's nothing here worth our attention. Yeah, oh, okay, there's something respawning there, and I'm really afraid it might be a demon skeleton, so... Yeah, okay, it's not, but... You know, we need to be very careful over here. Yeah, I don't think Streamlabs works with Tibia. At least it didn't work for me. And if still doesn't work, well, I don't know, honestly. For me, I just used OBS and it was okay. So, well, Googling it might help. I'm sorry I can't be any more helpful, but yeah, I am not exactly an expert on these things. Okay, ghouls, demon skeletons, what else do we have here? Yeah, I like OBS for its simplicity. It doesn't try to be anything else other than it is, you know. You want to capture some software, there you go. And that's it. Streamlabs is trying way too hard. Alright, a little bit of bug spawn, but shouldn't be too much of an issue if you don't get hit by it here. Yeah, the ghoul hurt us, but the demon skeleton at least is still far at bay. Yeah, we shouldn't have gone after the demon skeleton that early. We're still not skilled enough to kill it quickly enough. Okay, and a health potion. Okay, let's pick it up. And there's throwing stars as well. Oh, we might need that health potion very soon. I feel like. Okay, we need to do something. Okay, I can probably do something like this, and then something like this, and in the middle like this. There we go. Yeah, we're not now shooting these. Simple arrows, no matter what. Let's kill off some ghouls. And we need to get back to that demon skeleton corpse. Yep, throwing stars. And another ghoul, oh my god, yeah. This place is a little bit hectic. Definitely safer than beholders though. At least you know what to expect, right? You see creatures coming at you and you just shoot them in the face. Alright, so the problems now start to pile up. First of all, I don't think we need the light shovel, do we? Is there any place in the entire Hellgate when you need a shovel? That is a legitimate question, because I don't think we can get a shovel anywhere. So if we throw it away now, we're never getting it back. I'd only brought it, you know, with me just in case, but if it turns out that it was required, then we're in trouble. Yeah. I think I'm going to skip killing demon skeletons for now. If they drop anything else, we're going to, you know, struggle to contain it with our tiny bag. We already got the iron helmet, which is amazing. Oh yeah, that's a very smart idea. But I don't think we can get a second quiver anywhere, and I didn't think about it ahead of time, so I won't be adding a second quiver if we can't get it in Hellgate. Yeah, edit object, select object, healing on yourself, apply, there we go, yeah. Alright, let's keep summoning arrows. I guess we'll just do tiny rounds, killing some ghouls and skeletons. Oh yeah, everything started respawning right now. That's perfect. Yeah, but this place is huge. I didn't know it was such a good idea to go here. Yep, exploration pays off every single time. Okay, that might be a little bit too close. On the other hand, though, maybe I shouldn't avoid the demon skeleton after all. We'll worry about throwing away items when it comes to it. Yeah, we lured the demon skeleton as well. Let's just clear the ghoul and the skeleton. And here's the DS, yes. It's a good thing I was paying closer attention at that moment. And let's just stick over here. Yeah. If we don't go too far while fighting it, well, I'm kind of risking getting hit way more than necessary. But at the same time, I'm also not risking luring additional creatures almost at all. Like I would be when roaming the place. A little bit more freely. There's some ghoul, there's the skeleton, let's kill whatever is closest to us, I think. That's got to be the best tactic for us at this point. Okay. Now for the other demon skeleton. And who are you? Ghoul? A skeleton, okay. Hey, Tango, it's been a while. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it while we are still here. Not going for a long time today, so yeah, it's quite a thing. Oh wait, I think, yeah. There we go. Now save again. Right. So, not sure if you have seen... Wait, what? Oh, we're here. Right, I thought we were a little bit more to the left. But Demon Skeleton was over there already. Yeah, I can't see too much, which is a problem. I guess I'll start blasting the Demon Skeleton right now. Probably the best thing I can do. Alright, so I'm going to read your comment in just a second, as soon as I dispose of that Demon Skeleton. Let's kill the regular one as well, since it's so close. There we go. 31, that's a good hit. Just give me a moment and I'm going to read all the comments. Let's not get hit over here, thank you. Yeah, we also need a new torch. We badly need a new one. Maybe some new arrows. Alright, that does it. Now, the ghoul. Yeah, for this one, I'm just making it up as we go. I think I said before that my goal is to kill one of the many bosses that spawn around here. You know, you've got the Elder Beholder, the Evil Eye, you've got the vampire guy from around here, I think. I think that's where he spawns. And there's also the Rotworm Queen. I think the Rotworm Queen is the only one that we can realistically defeat. Maybe the Elder Beholder one, but the vampires might get tricky. Oh, a level 5 Dust Skeleton, that's rare. There we go. How much was it? Loot. 10 Exaltation Dust, oh baby. Yeah, we're kind of making up whatever this character is supposed to be as we go, and we wasted our opportunity. Let's summon some real arrows and then a bunch of fake arrows. Yeah, so we've been kind of stuck, you know, we didn't know where to hunt because nothing really was good enough. But apparently in this area right here, you know, just north of the Repenter's little village, there was this amazing area with ghouls and skeletons and demon skeletons all this time, and they have insane respawn speed, like, and they are unblockable, which is a nice change of pace for once in this place. Everything else seems to be blockable, but not these guys, so we're having a lot of fun and gaining insane XP right now. Almost 50k per hour with little to none risk, since nothing around here shoots. We've been wasting our time killing some beholders before, yeah, not anymore. And we're also dropping some good items like the throwing stars, the iron helmet, the health potion. 3 more throwing stars, but first we kind of need to kill some of these undead hordes. Oh, I can't see anything. That's excellent. Here's... Let's throw it away. Let's put on at least this little light. There we go. Okay, they keep dropping torches, but we can't pick those up. And I really need to just add the regular light spell. Assign spell, cancel, never mind. We don't want to get hit. Yeah. It's so much harder when you can't see your surroundings. Insane. How visibility matters for paladins. Okay, there's a torch. I don't care if we take some damage right now. I definitely need to see. There we go. And let's get out of here. Yeah, I never really paid much attention to it as a knight, but God is being blind bad. quite frankly, I might end up throwing away the small lamp. I'd rather just carry another torch that I can use. I mean, I'm probably going to regret it later though, so I won't. But you know where I'm coming from, right? It's kind of abysmal. The amount of light it gives. It's better than nothing and it never runs out. I guess it kind of saved us just a while ago. Otherwise we'd be super stuck, but... well... it definitely isn't fit for hunting anything. Yeah, as for other big goals that I could have in mind, I was thinking about... oh, let's just get as many torches on, actually. Yeah, I was thinking about doing the Draconia quest. But yeah, not yet, definitely not yet. We need some more levels. You know, once we are capable of reaching Draconia on our own, we might try it. The Draconia quest area has some interesting monsters as well, like mummies, I think. I didn't add them to the list on the left, by the way. Not yet. I think there's also scorpions. Let's not get hit by the demon skeleton. Yep. Let's keep it at bay. One shot, please. There we go. Another demonic skeletal hand. Interesting how often you get hands from them. Alright, let's eat some more mushrooms. Yeah. Quite frankly, hunting here is really neat. Like, 50k per hour, we can probably make it into 60 with proper skills and using better arrows. Okay, the demon skeleton coming from the left, I think, yeah. Coming in hot. There comes the ghoul from the left. Let's clear it out before it becomes a bigger problem. I'm really feeling way safer now that we have that single potion right here. You know, in case something happens, we can always press the panic button, and hopefully we'll get some more soon as well. There's also the chance for the mana potion, but currently you have no room for mana potions. We might need to ditch the poison arrows. I don't think there's that many creatures that the poison arrows can work on in Draconia anyway. And in Hellgate, of course. So we might just remove them whatsoever. But I don't want to make any such decisions before the time really comes. You know, maybe we don't get lucky, we don't get any mana potions, and we don't need to worry about anything. Okay, we might get hit here. Thankfully not. Okay, more ghouls, more skeletons. This skeleton was so fast, for a second I thought it was the demon one, but thankfully just a regular dude. And 7 gold coins. That was definitely worth all of those arrows. Well, we're almost out of ammunition. We don't have too much food left either. We still have the good arrows, but, well, I don't want to use all of the good arrows just yet. Let's just shoot whatever we can right here. No, it's not forbidden. It's a good idea, actually, but I haven't really had a chance to relax at all while in here, you know? Enemies all the time, pretty much. Okay, let's remember that ghoul has a torch inside. Let's pick it up, throw it on the ground. Pick it up, throw it on the ground. Perfect. Technically not ground, but coffin, but I think it works. Yeah, like picking up things that you have thrown on the ground is not forbidden at all. Would be crazy to think it's not allowed. Okie dokie, where's the demon skeleton? Seems like he's not home at the moment. I don't think I really mind. Yeah, there's more ghouls coming from the top left, so... Let's clear these out first. And then we can lure the demon skeleton to the north. Man, with those many demon skeletons around... Well, I wouldn't say they are that very strict, like, every now and then, you know, you accidentally eat something from the ground that didn't belong to you, but that's technically fine if you have food in your backpack and aren't in any way limited with food, right? I only pay attention to stuff that really matters. You know, for example, if I had a torch on the ground, and somebody took away that torch, and I found some other torch on the ground, I would definitely count it as, oh, my own torch is back, right? Like, let's not be crazy with those rules. Sticking to rules is one thing, having fun and being reasonable is another. The rule of the thumb is, if it doesn't ruin your challenge in some way, then yeah, go for it. It's the same question as selling items on the market as an Ironman, right? Hey, Talrand Dawnport, aka Flink, aka Alquimista, aka Hacking HHHHHH. You have so many names, man, just pick one, please. Alright, so... What was I talking about? Yeah, the often asked question of what about market for Ironman, right? Basically, many people often wonder whether they should be selling items on the market or not. And in the end, it really depends. Like, if you're not playing a region-locked character, then you can probably sooner or later gain access to vendors that buy items for pretty good value from you, right? So I'd rather not advise going for market selling on a non-restrictive Ironman, but if you want to try something, you know, region-locked, something that doesn't have access to as many NPCs, then selling on the market is just reasonable to do, right? The game is designed for you to buy lots of potions, to spend lots of stuff on supplies. Not being able to make an adequate amount of money is just going to be a pain. I played through the Ironclad character without selling anything on the market. I could only sell, you know, some items to some NPCs, maybe at Tibia, right? There's the merchant that buys some things. There's also Hardek and HL. But even all those guys combined, they have nothing on like Rashid or the jeans. You know what it is. Yeah, Barbarian would be impossible without selling things on the market, I'm telling it right now. Like, I can kill some mammoths, you know, collect some money for making later, collect some thick furs, and sell them for like 2 or 3k each, depending on the price, since it's an imbue item, right? If I were to sell those furs for NPC prices, I would be getting like 30 times less. Because I think you can sell the thick furs, you know, the mammoth furs, for like 100 GP at that NPC that's on Tersang in the poacher camp. That's how bad the prices get. So, since I was already kind of tired after farming all my money the regular way on the Ironclad, I definitely did not imagine playing Barbarian any other way than with selling on the market, and it was a very good decision in my opinion. Like, even now the guy is taking forever, and if I had to spend 10 times longer just farming for money, it would be impossible and I would likely give up. Or just remove the requirement at some point, right? That's also a thing you can do. Lessen the rules. Alright, we are down to our last stack, so I'm going to say, let's kill this demon skeleton. Go to elves. Kill one final elf scout. And that's going to be it for today. It's almost 10 PM anyway. Yeah, but this discovery is amazing. It's going to speed up the entire thing so much. Please don't move north now. Thank you, Ghoul. Okay, there we go. I really needed him to die in that hit. Kinda surprised we're not getting any more rolling stars. We've killed a bunch of those demon skeletons. I'm not sure how many of those are from my previous life, but we did kill some. Alright, let's get moving. Make some arrows while we can. Probably shouldn't be wasting good arrows on weak skeletons, but whatever, it's the end of the stream and I'll definitely spend some time making those arrows before the next one. Okay, there's some skeletons. Right, I always forget about the hunt analyzer. Right, let's close this. Attack the ghoul. Get this out. Yeah, we killed 12 demon skeletons, so we had 11 to begin with. 12 means we should be looking at... Actually, no, we got lucky. We got the throwing stars dropped twice, and you need to kill 11 demon skeletons to get a throwing star drop normally. And yeah, we got one health potion, which is also normal for 12 kills. We could have gotten a mana potion if we killed 20 around at least. Yeah. They don't have anything that crazy when it comes to their common drops, but at the same time it's just solid stuff that we will be able to use, right? The throwing stars really neat. There's the health potions and mana potions. The problem that I have though is, look at those throwing stars. It's 2 ounces per throwing star. So we can't exactly afford to carry too many of those with us. But we're already building up a stack. Alright, I'm going to throw these in here. Switch this around. There we go. Yeah, so as we walk to the elves, let's think about the poison arrows, right? First of all, Hellgate enemies. Let's see. The one thing that I was saving the poison arrows for is the Rotworm Queen, but she only takes 60% damage from earth. And what about a regular Bone Lord? Oh, Bone Lords are completely resistant to earth. I'm going to say, yeah, Elder Bone Lords also. Giant Spider, not even going to check, they definitely do not take damage from poison arrows. So, unless I plan on killing like the Rotworm Queen sometime soon, which I don't, these poison arrows are just a problem for us. Well, I guess I should also check Draconia, just a moment. Rotworm, Carrion Worm, Mummy Ghoul, Demon Skeleton, Dragons. 20% damage from Earth. Dragon Lord. 20%. Yep. I feel like the poison arrows have little to none value and aren't worth my slots, like at all. So that's it for the poison arrows. I'll be shooting them very soon. First of all, which level is Levitate? Let's check. We can already use Levitate, so that's something. And Draconia quest is... let's see. Draconia quest is 25. Yeah, shouldn't be too hard either. Useful items, destroy field runes. Well, wait, can I get a blank rune in here? Does the Demon Skeleton drop a blank rune? Or was it Fire Devil? Yeah, it was Fire Devils, let's see. Blank rune. Dark Apprentice, Diabolical, Elf Arcanist. Nope. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we can get a blank rune, so we won't be doing any rune making on this character. Well, I'm definitely going to go for the Draconia quest, that's without question. The problem that we are currently tackling, though, are the rewards from Draconia quest. Let's take a look. Ice Rapier, not really useful. Serpent Sword, well, we've just established that earth damage is useless, so not very good either, which is a shame, because it's pretty light and a nice sword. A Stone Skin Amulet, yes, amazing, but only one. It's a very specific thing to carry, so I don't want to attempt that too soon, right? Because it's going to be taking places in our inventory. And there's also the Energy Ring. Now, the Energy Ring is a great item to have, and it's going to last us a while, so the Energy Ring for sure we want. But the best thing, I think, about the entire thing is you get all of those items inside the bag. So Draconia quest is a guaranteed bag for us. I don't think there's ever been a player that did a Draconia quest for the bag, but it is what we're doing. We want the bag. Yeah, the poison will finish him off, right? Am I right? Yeah, the poison will finish him off any time now. Any time now. Any time now. Any time now. That's why poisoned arrows are the best, right? Look at all that additional damage that we've done. My god. Yeah, now he's dead. Yep, it was a good decision to get rid of the poison arrows. We'll just treat them as regular arrows from now on. Whenever we drop them, we'll just shoot them away. Okay, let's stand over here. That's the only place that we can camp food and make arrows at the same time. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, we did the full 2 hours, no time to stay up late today, I'm afraid. Maybe on Friday. No, I can't do it on Friday, I've got something to do early in the morning on Saturday, so that's a no. Well, I hope I'll be able to stream at least once more this week. I haven't been streaming just yet, not too often, mainly because I was worried about what is going to happen without the double regen and double respawn, but thanks to that amazing undead place, we have already established that the game is more than possible. Yeah, this beautiful place. Anyway, good progress today. I think we gained like, what, 3 levels, was it? 3.5. Really neat. Yeah, let's maybe not make this too long, hey? So, thank you very much for watching, thank you for joining me everybody, I hope you enjoyed. Leave me a comment if you are watching this in the past and want to share your thoughts or anything. If you have any suggestions, if you have any idea what you want this character to do, what you want the end goal to be. As you can probably see, it's all quite fluid at this point, so whatever you come up with, we can still do. So let me know if you have any good ideas. In any case, wait, is that almost level 7? Let's cast some magic. Yeah, we don't have enough mana for this, I don't think we do. Or maybe, just maybe. Oh, we will. Beautiful. And boom. Magic level 7. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye.